Here I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and something's weird in this province. There's a weird state of affairs when it comes to provincial policing. In the province of Alberta, we have the RCMP, the Royal Mounted Canadian Police, and they operate generally federally across all the provinces and across Canada. The only two provinces that don't seem to have this overarching police force is Ontario and Quebec, even though in Ontario, I know the RCMP do operate, they do fall in line, but they also have their own police force. And this is something that has been contentious for, as of late, for Alberta to start up their own police force. This is something very strange, but why am I talking about this? Because this is a story came across my Twitter feed that I was just dumbfounded to see, and it has to do with the Edmonton Corn Maze. This is a corn maze that's just outside of Edmonton. It's actually only about a 15-minute drive from where I am, and they did a RCMP theme. But apparently that was bad. Apparently doing a Mountie in the cornfield created and ruffled a bunch of feathers to the point that they've had to apologize over pressure of this scenario. All right. So we are sorry Edmonton Corn Maze issues statement on RCMP theme. What? Why are you apologizing for putting the RCMP in a cornfield? They are in their 150th year as an organization in Canada. To me, this makes absolutely no sense. They're people that are serving on the force. There's nothing wrong with the people. Yes, the RCMP are not always looked at very lightly, and neither are police, neither are political figures, neither are anybody in and around Canada right now. But there's still a police force. There's still a respected member of society, and there's still a organization that actually does the greater good for society. So why in the world is the Corn Maze apologizing for this? The Edmonton Corn Maze says they will give more thought to the future themes to make sure the maze is a welcoming space for everybody. How is this not welcoming to everybody? I don't get this. On Friday, the Maze posted a statement on Facebook expressing regret for any pain this year's RCMP may have caused marginalized communities. I don't even get this. I'm left here scratching my head. So 4 days ago, they actually posted this on Facebook. It is here. It is our 2023 Corn Maze to Size. This year, They've partnered with the RCMP in Alberta and designed a maze that commemorates the RCMP's 150th anniversary, along with the salute from a Mountie. Stay tuned for details about exciting community events in collaboration with the Alberta RCMP early this fall. Look forward to another summer of getting lost in the maze. See you tomorrow. This is something that has been going on. This is years in the making, where these corn mazes come in and they do something that is a community driven event. And yes, they take money and do things like this. You can buy corn, and it's a very interesting situation here. And we've got even one person here talking how they're an RCMP member, and right off the bat someone brings up the list of controversies from Wikipedia. And honestly, this is not what the idea of the corn maze is. They're in their 150th year. Yes, they're the mounted police. Yes, there are bad seeds, but you get bad seeds in everything. You know, when I think of the RCMP, I think back to Mayerthorpe with the four Mounties that were killed by a person that went and shot them up while they were trying to make an arrest. There was four Mounties killed in Mayerthorpe over that. And that's something that sticks with me. I remember, where you go around tying ribbons over the Edmonton police force for the blue ribbons. But now that is seen as a disgrace. I don't even get this complete hatred for people that are willing to put their lives on the line to try and keep communities safe. So now, at the time of me looking into this story, it seems the Facebook post is no longer available. So I don't know what has happened here. There's been a lot of outcry over this post. post, and it seems, I don't know if the actual apology happened, but apparently at the time of creating design, our intention was not to overlook or downplay the concerns associated with the RCMP. Moving forward, we commit to being more thoughtful in our design decisions, ensuring that they resonate positively with all members of our community. And I believe the RCMP are more of a positive force in the community than a negative one in this case. So for there to be even be an apology issued in the first place, I think is a huge mistake here. I think this is something that was didn't make sense to apologize for, considering they're honoring a 150-year-old organization. Yes, they in 150 years, you're going to have controversies. You're going to have stuff that's going to happen where the courts are going to decide with the citizens that were wrongly hurt or had wrong things happen to them. But those go through the courts. Officers are punished, and they go through the system that takes it down. So I don't even understand why one would sit there and say that was a bad thing. The corn maze is a great opportunity for kids to check out a maze, to have some fun, to do something different. And it's summer right now, so it's something to go do. I just don't get why this design brought up such stir. So looking where I saw this, a lot of people are crying out against this one. They're it's like, why in the world are people apologizing to it for something that's going on? Hard times, strong people, good times, weak people. Like, there's something not right overall. There's a lot of outrage now saying, why are you apologizing for something that doesn't need to be apologized? Another WTF journalism. What are they apologizing for? And the apology has been removed, obviously, from a lot of this stuff. They don't need to. Every industry has their good and bad, so celebrate the good. They don't apologize for Oilers hockey themes and when those other players have assaulted women, rigged games, and cheated. So why for this? The public goes and gets to pick and choose. So just celebrate. That's exactly it here. It's unbelievable where this really is. If that was the case, Canada should be scrubbed. Residential schools, hello, right? Residential schools is probably one of the worst black eyes in Canadian history. There's a lot that is really bad about that, and that was on all levels of government, much the same of what we just went through over the last few years. It's just they say it in one word here: embarrassing. There's no need to apologize. The RCMP had 209 line of duty deaths. There's nothing wrong with showing the men and women that protect all of Canada communities some respect, and that is where this really is. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you got the odd one in there. Yeah, people are ridiculous. This is so sad. Oh my god. It just goes on. I'm offended by the people who are offended by this. Right? This is absolutely ridiculous where we are today in society with the Canadian Royal Mounted Police. Thanks for watching. I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix signing off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.